Hey guys, Antonio here with a new book, The Law of Success, complete and unbridged in 16 lessons by Napoleon Hill. Now, Napoleon Hill is one of my favorite authors, and I think this book is awesome so far. And I had to actually print out some notes here because there was a good amount in each chapter to talk about, but I tried to condense it to all the information that's based off of the one principle of the chapter. So I really suggest reading this book on your own, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the 16 lessons and only the tips that correspond relating to that. But keep in mind, in the book, there are so many tips that are sprinkled throughout the entire book that it was hard to get them all in these videos. So the first chapter here is on the MasterMind. And this is always something that I thought was kind of like extra and not really necessary. But when you really think about it, everyone who has some sort of success normally has someone else that helped them out along the way, someone that gave them advice, someone they looked up to, someone that they communicated with. If you think about it, Drake is my favorite rapper. He has 40, the producer that he works with. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak with him. So yeah, those are two examples of two very famous people that have someone else that they communicate with. And the purpose of this is to basically have people that you talk to about what you're going for, and they're helping you along the way. And it's important to have this harmony behind it. So let me go into the notes that I have. Okay, so it starts off the chapter by telling you how powerful the brain is, and says that every thought released by any brain may be instantly picked up and interpreted by all other brains that are in rapport with the sending brain. To make that more clear is you have the power to send out thoughts into the universe through your brain, and other people who are on the same level as you will be able to pick it up just through thinking. And this might sound crazy to some of you as like telepathy or something like that, but if you think about it, people thought getting data over the air through ether, like Wi-Fi, was crazy back in the day, but now it's something that everyone does. Things get communicated through the air all the time, and ideas and thoughts are a way to do that. So be very, very aware of the thoughts that you're sending out, because other people pick them up very easily. And so the whole point of the MasterMind is that it's created together, blending together the ideas of multiple brains, multiple like-minded brains, in a spirit of harmony. That's key, because that's the only way you'll be able to pick up and bounce off each other's ideas, of two or more minds. And he goes ahead and says that he gets the best results from 6 to 7 minds, but MasterMind is any 2 or more minds. Just another example came to my head of a MasterMind is like Jesus and his disciples. Regardless of whether or not you are religious in any way, shape, or form, he was successful by starting a movement, Christianity, and he started that with his 12 disciples. And so basically because through this MasterMind, you now have the access of all the brains in the group and the combined power of all of the brains in the group as well. So if you have 2 minds, you have your mind that you can get ideas from. You have your MasterMind partner's ideas that you're also getting from, and there's this also interjoined mind where the ideas flow from one mind to another, and they perform higher ideas than the ones that your mind and your mind alone, and your mind and your partner's mind alone could not do. And they're thinking that a lot of these ideas that you're getting through the MasterMind come from one of 2 possible sources. There's the vast storehouse of the subconscious mind of some other member of the group, has some idea that is in his subconscious that comes out through this MasterMind, and The second is through the universal storehouse of ether, which is all around us, and all the vibrations that are stored there. When you put your thought out into the universe, it's somewhere inside ether, and your mind could pick it up if you're on the same level as someone else that's out there. And yes, this can sound new and crazy and insane, but I'm telling you, I've seen some of this work. So basically, you need to limit the amount of worry, excitement, and fear, because that all can interfere with the harmony of the group. It needs to, you need to have that harmony there, otherwise the ideas can't flow. So that's the key factor here, is making sure that the harmony exists and reduce that outside emotion that might come in. And this is a tip for the leader of the mastermind. It says you must possess tact, patience, persistence, self-confidence, intimate knowledge of mind chemistry, and the ability to adapt himself into a state of perfect harmony to quickly changing circumstances without showing the sign of least annoyance. Basically, someone who has control of his mind and doesn't really get bothered by these things and has the power to motivate others and get them going. You need to make sure that it's your job as the leader to make sure that everyone is in harmony. And it says here, don't be too ready to charge any other party that it's their fault for not being in a state of harmony. Remember, the trouble might be with yourself first. And one way you can tell that you are out of harmony with yourself, therefore making yourself out of harmony with the group, is that you're fearing something in some way, shape, or form. So you need to get rid of your fears in order to make sure that you're in control of your own brain. So to summarize real quick, our thoughts are really things. You're thinking out into the universe, and those ideas get passed from one mind to another, and they create this super mind called the mastermind from multiple people in your mastermind group. Consists of 2 or more people in the state of perfect harmony where they share ideas on their definite major purpose. And make sure that you need to have this element of harmony in there, and no worry, fear, or excitement. Otherwise, that could ruin the mastermind group. Hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. This book is very, very great for anyone looking to strive any sort of success. You need to really follow a lot of these principles. So there's going to be a couple more of these. If you like the video, please click the thumbs up down low. I left the link to this book in the description on Amazon if you'd like to take a copy of it yourself and read along, which I highly suggest you do. Share it with your friends on social media who you might want to have a mastermind group with. You never know. This, I'm telling you, could really help you out. And subscribe down low for more videos. Have a great day, guys.